So just come down to the floor and take a lie down. To be honest, my bum's a little bit sore today. We've been horse riding and I think my form was all wrong. But anyway, we had fun. So just settle down onto the ground, feet flat on the floor. And then we'll start by just taking your right leg up into tabletop and then popping it back down. And the other leg comes up and then back and down. So we're just going to alternate from side to side. And what I want you to think about is just keeping really steady through the hips. So not tipping from side to side as you lift up the leg. We were just sitting on the deck of the log cabin and there's all these little hummingbirds buzzing around. The lady who owns the house feeds them honey water and they're so much smaller than I imagined. Really, really tiny little birds. Just beautiful. And all different colours too. The males, some are red, orange, blue. Really beautiful. Okay, so now take the right leg up, just bring the knee up over your hip and then point the toes up to the sky. And then from here, you're just going to lower the leg down so that your thighs are about level and then just bring it back and up. And then just lower down and bring it up and just lower down and bring it up. Bend the knee and put your foot down. Now with the left leg, just bring the knee up over the hip, toes point up. And I just turn my leg outward a little bit so that this hip stays down and then it's a little lower and just sweep it up, lower the leg. So really thinking of lengthening the leg away from you. And then bend the knee and put that foot down. Okay, and again with the right leg, let's just hug that knee in for a moment. Really pulling the knee in towards your chest. And then take the toes up to the sky again. Turn the toes outward a little bit. And then we're going to go into some little leg circles. So just take the leg down, sweep it round to the side and back up. So mini leg circles. So you want to stay really soft in your shoulders. And think of lengthening through your leg. Last one that way, then we go outwards first and back up. So again, try and stay still through your pelvis. Just having the leg bone moving in the hip socket. Bend the knee and put that foot down. Okay, hugging the left knee. And then toes up to the ceiling. Turn the toes out a little bit so the leg's rotated outwards and this hip has dropped down. So take the leg down, round and up. And then we'll go outwards first, down and up. So sort of making a semicircle with your big toe. And then bend the knee and pop it down. So just feel your whole foot on the ground and make sure your feet are close enough in towards your body for some bridging. But we'll start with some pelvic rocking, just forward and back with your pelvis. So breathe in as the pelvis tilts away from you, and then breathe out as the pelvis comes towards you. And then breathe in, take the pelvis away from you. Breathe out, the ribs funnel down towards the pelvis. And then lift the hips up, keeping that whole foot pressing down onto the floor. Good, nice long line. We're just going to hold here for a few breaths. Good. And then a nice breath in. And then breathing out, you just roll your body back and down. That's it. And when you come down, breathe in and then breathe out. Tip the pelvis, lifting up. Press your feet into the ground, knees over toes. Also think of reaching my fingertips towards my heels, so your shoulders are away from your ears. And you're sort of shifting the weight more towards your legs rather than letting yourself collapse into your shoulders. Stay up here. And then we'll roll down. Just one bone at a time. Nice smooth movement through your whole back. And we'll do 2 more like this. You can see a hummingbird in the trees above me. So beautiful. So nice to see different things to what you're used to. Keeping your legs parallel, so you're just watching that they don't splay outwards or collapse inwards. And then rolling down. And then this time we're just going to come up into our bridge and stay up here. So make sure you can feel your back of your body switched on. And then shift the weight into your right foot without dipping in through the pelvis. We're just going to lift up one leg into tabletop and then pop it back down. And then shifting the weight to the left foot. So you think of that shift of weight first, and then you lift up the leg, and then pop it back down. And then lift up. We'll do one more like this on each side. Good. Restack the hips if you need to. Nice breath in, and then breathe out to roll yourself down. Arms now go up to the sky, palms facing inwards, and we're going to roll up into a bridge. And as you roll up, just arc the arms over your head, reaching your fingertips away from your knees, and then let your chest come down. Enjoy that lovely big stretch, and then you'll arc the arms overhead and lift up into a chest lift. Whoop. And then roll back and down. Arms stay up over your chest. Up into a bridge. Reach the arms overhead. Nice breath in. Roll down. Leave the arms where they are, up on the ground. Come all the way down. Then the arms arc forward and you lift up into a chest lift. So here, you just reach your fingers towards your heels. Let your shoulder blades drop down your back. And then roll down. Let's do 2 more like this. So fingertips up to the ceiling. Roll up. Reach the arms overhead. Nice long body. Soften your chest away from your fingertips. Rolling all the way back and down. Nice big stretch. Arms overhead. Continue to arc the arms. And then lift up into your chest lift. Good. And then rolling back and down. And then just pop your hands together and behind the back of your head. Okay, let's do a little bit more tummy work now. So this time, we just lift up into a chest lift. Bring your elbows up off the ground a little bit so you can just see them in your side view. And then take a breath in, breathe out, and lifting up. So when you lift up here, just look down on your tummy and make sure that you've just dropped your belly button down towards the spine. And then take your arms forward, lift up that little bit further, and then you'll stay lifted as the arms go back behind the head and then roll back and down. Good. Breathe in here. Breathe out, lift up. Breathe in, go a little bit higher. Challenge is to stay there. Take the arms behind the back of the head and then roll back and down. We'll do 2 more like that. Breathe in. Breathe out to lift up. breathe in, go that bit higher. Stay there, pop the arms back behind the head, and then roll down. Good. We just leave the arms here, and then we lift up one foot into tabletop, and then the other. And from here we lift up into our chest lift again. So take a breath in to get ready, and then breathe out. Feel the ribs funnel down as you lift up. Good. Then from here, just reach the legs away from you. Turn the toes outwards a little bit, so the legs are rotating outwards. And then we're just going to open the legs, close the legs, bend the knees, and roll back and down. Okay, so it's just breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, lift up. Breathe in, lengthen. Separate, together, and in and down. And breathe out. And in. And then just hug both knees in. Hands behind your thighs, and we're going to go into an assisted roll up. So just breathe out to come up into your chest lift position, and then we're going to lengthen the arms away from you by pushing your legs into your hands, and then you can just use your legs as a lever to sit up nice and tall. And then rolling back again from here, so tuck the pelvis under, slowly letting yourself come down to the ground. And then again, breathe in, breathe out, lift up, and then we're going to lengthen the arms, arcing the legs away from you, and then use the legs as a lever to round your spine and then sit up nice and tall. Pull into your thighs to find that length in your body, shoulder blades dropping down, and then rolling back. Nice and slowly. 2 more. Trying to feel a rounded back as you come up, and then round again. So just tuck the pelvis under, sitting back onto your sitting bones. Arms are lengthened, and then slide your toes towards you, and then the knee floats up over the hip. This time when we come up, we'll stay up. So you can do it in 2 parts. So up to here, another breath in, and then out, lengthen, and rolling up. Okay. So now we're going to come down onto your tummy. So just roll on over and pop your hands together and let your head come down onto your hands. Shift your hips a little from side to side, making yourself feel nice and even on the ground. And then from here, we're just going to lift up your head off the mat and then pop your head back down. So I'm not really lifting up my shoulders yet, or my chest, just lifting the head. And then lift up your head, looking down at the mat, not looking forward, and then bring your hands up towards your forehead. Pop your hands back down and pop your head down. Head lifts up, keep your face looking down. Hands come up, hands go down, head comes down. And again, head lifts up, bring up the hands, hands down, and head down. And this time we'll go into a full extension. So from here, take a breath in to get ready. And then as you breathe out, look forward along the floor in front of you, and then lift up your neck and chest. Let your shoulder blades drop down, going into a nice extension, and then rolling your body back and down. Good. Breathe in to get ready. Breathe out, look forward, and then lift up your chest, reaching the sternum forward, letting the bottom ribs drop down, and then rolling yourself back down. Good. Take a breath in, breathe out, look forward, lifting up, and then rolling back and down. Last one just like this. Looking forward and up. And then back down. This time, I just want you to pop your hands on the small of your back and let your elbows flop up down towards the ground and have your face just hovering up off the floor. Let your shoulders round forward and then lengthen both legs away from you. Lengthen the lower back as well by pressing the pubic bone down into the ground, and then from here, with both legs lengthened away from you, we just kick twice. 1, 2, lengthen the legs and let them hover as you slide your hands down the mat, down your body and look down towards the mat. And then let everything come down and put your cheek down one side to the ground. Elbows soften down, shoulders round forward, and then lengthen both legs away. Kick, kick, long legs, look down towards the mat so there's no wrinkles at the back of the neck, and then let everything come down and face the other way. Elbows down to the mat, shoulders rounded forward, and then long, strong legs away from you. Kick, kick, long legs, reach the arms, looking down, and then turn your head to face the other way. We'll do one more on each side. So kick, kick, reach, looking down. Nice strong body. Then let everything come down. And then the other way. Long legs. Kick, kick. Lengthen the legs. Lifting up the chest. And then bring everything back and down. Just pop your hands by your rib cage now and press back into rest position. So you might like to separate your knees and just bring your body forward, giving your back a little stretch out. You can reach your arms forward. And then slowly bringing yourself up to sit up. Good, so just up on your knees now, and from here with a high kneeling position. Actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see me from there, so I'll sit with myself sitting down. We're going to just reach the arms forward, open the arms wide, and then give yourself a little bit more extension, reaching your chest up, and then go into a rounded body, pulling the tummy back, and then again, reaching the arms open, letting yourself reach back, and then round, breathing out, pulling the tummy back, and last one, opening the chest up, letting the shoulder blades drop down, and then just come back to center and let your arms float down beside you. And that's you done. Well done.